Welcome back to Villain Tarot. My name is Tati Anahata, and this is your yes or no pick a flower reading. What we're going to do is you're going to pick one of these flowers. I'm going to pull the petals from the flower and get you a yes or no answer. It's like they love me not. But you can ask this flower any yes or no question. When I get to the end of the flower, I'm going to pull some cards from the fairy oracle, and we're going to get some extra messages from the fairies about your question, okay? So go ahead and take a few seconds to pick which flower you are most resonating with. And remember that this is a timeless reading, so you can always come back and pick another flower, and you can also pick multiple flowers, okay? This is flower number 1. This is flower number 2, and this is flower number 3. Go ahead and choose your flower. All right, let's get into the reading. Welcome, flower number 1, to your yes or no pick a flower reading. So I'm going to pull the petals to get your yes or no answer. And the video is going to speed up while I pull these flowers, and then it's going to slow back down as I get to the end towards your answer. So go ahead and take a minute to ask this flower a yes or no question. Okay, now let's get into it. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. And your final answer is yes. Okay. Now let's get into your fairy oracle message. Let's see what the fairy's message is for you. We have inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. I feel like you were asking about something to do with someone regarding your children. And I feel like this is also like calling you to focus on your children as well as your inner child. Let's get another message. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. And focusing on your children, just remember that, they grow up fast. So like you could possibly be in this energy, or like this could be your grandchildren too for some of you. But I feel like this is a call to slow down and regain focus on what really matters, okay? So just remember that just like you have grown quickly and time goes by fast, these children are going to grow up fast. So spend this time. You have precious time with them while they're young. And then you will also go through this cycle with your grandchildren too. So remember that if you become like a grandparent, that they're only going to be young for so long. Let's get one last message. And spending time with your children as well as your grandchildren is going to help you bring back this playful energy. Or maybe you can like volunteer if you don't have any children or grandchildren. There's things that you could possibly volunteer to make the most out of your time and bring this inner child out. Volunteering with children, okay? This is what the fairies think you should focus on. And let's get one more card. Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So I feel like whatever your question was, just know that you are protected in this energy of love. And to bring more of this pure love energy in, pay attention to what you are focusing on. Try to stay present in the moment in this loving, protective energy, and regain focus on what really matters right now, okay? This is the message that I have for you, flower number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Welcome, flower number 2, to your yes or no pick a flower reading. Take a minute to ask this flower a yes or no question. I'm going to start pulling the petals, and the video is going to speed up, and then it's going to slow back down once I get closer to your answer. All right, now let's get into this reading. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. And the final answer is no. All right, let's get into your fairy oracle message. Let's see what message the fairies have for you. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the Lost and Found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never realized were lost. Possibly whatever you were asking about, the fairies are calling you to reflect on how much you are investing in this situation, and you may have lost parts of you during this journey. I see this cup here. Okay, and you could be losing more if you invest in this. So I feel like you're going to realize what you actually lost. And the fairies are here to help you regain what was lost. Okay, so let's get another message. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. I feel like with these two cards, especially with the moon, and then just this cup flowing, what was lost was supposed to be released, okay? And you're supposed to find yourself through this. They're here to give you peace of mind that what's not meant will not happen, okay? Last message for you. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. I feel like there's something that's blocking you, and it has to do with your beliefs. And if you let go of needing to have this thing or this situation, and have faith in what you want to manifest, it will come. But it's going to take some kind of surrendering. Okay? This is what I have for you, flower number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Welcome, flower number 3, to your yes or no pick a flower reading. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the petals, and the video is going to speed up, and then it's going to slow back down once I get closer to your yes or no answer. So go ahead and take a second to ask this flower a yes or no question. All right, let's get into it. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. And your final answer is yes. Okay, let's get in to your fairy oracle message. Let's see what message the fairies have for you. solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And last message, go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So I feel like the fairies are saying this, whatever you are asking about has a potential to change. And it's going to take you going within and maintaining this hopeful energy and possibly doing something outside of the box, possibly changing something about yourself to get this outcome. I feel like some of you may have came from flower number 2. And if not, this is still a time to release something. That's why you're in this solitude energy. After you do some inner work here, you're going to be able to see with clarity this hope that's on the horizon for you. I feel like something is starting to manifest. And even though you're alone, don't be afraid to do things by yourself, okay? This is what I have for you, flower number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.